Hello, my friends. How are you this morning? Happy Tuesday, everyone. I am just going to make sure I am in the right place at the right time. And we will get started in just a minute. I see myself. Let me just pull up to where I see comments. And it seems like we are good to go. Well, happy Tuesday, my friends. And let me kind of fix this really quick. I adjusted my arm. There we go. I adjusted my arm for my live a couple of days ago or last week. And I know I see my my holder off to the right hand side, so I apologize for that. But we will go ahead and get started. As you're jumping on, say hello and happy Tuesday, my friends, and welcome back to another episode of Teach It Tuesday with Tammy and Jennie. My name is Tammy Savello. If you are new to my channel, welcome to Cards by TLC. Good morning, Jennie, my partner in crime. Today is all about keeping things simple. And as we say in the crafting world, we like to use the acronym SIP, which means stamps, inks, and paper. And usually one layer and no dies, no ribbon, no embellishments. And although I consider myself a clean stamper, I always like to have a little bit of bling. So this was a little challenging for me, but I hope you guys enjoy what I have come up with. I'm kind of stepping outside the SIP box on keeping it simple, but I needed to do something a little bit different. I wanted to do some blending. So I paired it with an easy technique because I love blending. Blending is absolutely one of my favorite techniques. But let's take a look at today's project. Here we go. We are going to do some ink blending on the background, and I absolutely love these colors. I was looking for some bold sentiments, and I really thought that the Friends for Life stamp set was absolutely perfect. And the color combo, I have to say that I was inspired by my partner in crime, Jennie. I believe she's using, I think, kind of similar colors on today's project on her live, but we are using this color combo, and I really love this. Coastal Cabana and Misty Moonlight are my absolutely two favorite blues and green color combos. And I had to throw in Petunia Pop because Petunia Pop, my friends, go with everything. Thank you. I love the colors. Shannon, I love simple cards too. Like I said, I'm a simple creator. I really struggled not putting any bling on this, but I had fun with it anyway. So let's go ahead and get started, and I'll kind of go over what I did. First and foremost, let's just go over the 3 pieces of cards that we are going to be using. We're using Coastal Cabana, and I used a standard fold 5.5 by 8.5, and we have scored it in the middle. And then I have 2 basic white panel sheets, one for the inside and one for the front panel. And I even blended on the inside for a little bit of more dimension. So let's go ahead and get started on what I did. All I did, my friends, was took a piece of scrap of 8.5 by 11 and I just tore it in half. You can use masking tape. You can use this Post-it tape. I just needed a little bit more room than the 1-inch Post-it that I had. So I just took a piece of scratch paper, tore it in half, and I'll bring in what I've already used. So I just kind of tore that in half. Let's bring in our 4 by 5.25. And then some Post-it tape to hold that down. And then I'm going to, what I did was I took the Friend stamp and I positioned it on my panel because I wanted to cover the whole word Friend. So I wanted to kind of see where I wanted to lay. Let's kind of move this over here. Wanted to see where I wanted to lay down my paper. And I know the blend on the inside, I had so much fun. I just needed something on the inside. It was too stark white for me. So I am going to come up just about right about here on this. And when you rip your paper, it's pretty much going to look different each time, unless you use the exact same paper. I kind of wanted to keep the same design that I was going with before, so I am keeping this piece of scratch paper. I am lining that up just to see, and I just taped that down with some post-it tape or some repositioning tape that's easy to lift up. Just kind of line that up, and then I'm going to come in with my E-block. Is it E? Yes, with my E-block. I'm going to lay that down and pick that up exactly where I want it to be. So now I'm going to come in and I'm going to start in with my ink blending. I am starting with, where are my blends? Here we go. I am starting with Coastal Cabana. And then this would be a great spot to do. I didn't want to bring in my glass mat because of the glare, but this is a great spot if you have that glass mat. This is a great surface that you would want to, technique that you would want to work on, because you would be able to tap your ink off to the side right here and do your blending. So that's just, I mean, I'm not doing a real super heavy. I'm starting off light and building that up. And again, blending, give me blending every day, all day long. It's, to me, I love coloring, but to me, blending different color backgrounds is my therapy. If I'm stressed, I just gotta come in my craft room and just come in here and just start ink blending. Turn on some like music or a show or what have you, and just have fun blending that out. Blending is absolutely so much fun, Jenny, right? Oh, and you got to be careful that it doesn't move. I meant to say pay attention to holding that, because I don't want to, I want to reveal what that's going to look like. So we're going to lay that back down. You're going to want to hold that down. If you use masking tape, in fact, I'm going to bring in another piece of tape. If you use masking tape, it'll hold better. But if you're using a piece of scratch paper, you definitely want to be careful and hold that down, because you don't want to get underneath that. You want to have a nice, clean reveal. It is therapy. And then just kind of tap down. It's kind of trying to move up there. There we go. And then I'm going to come in with my blue. Misty Moonlight. So Coastal Cabana, Petunia Pop, and Misty Moonlight is a great color combo. Kind of want to come in just a little bit more. Little bit darker, blending those colors into one another, and it's kind of creating like a purple hue. Okay, that seems to be good enough for me. And then we will do our reveal, and then we will also come back in with this top half and do the inside panel piece. But let's peel these off and show our reveal. Isn't that fun? Isn't that pretty? Isn't it so pretty how those blend together like that? See why I love blending? It is absolutely amazing together. I know, Jenny, they're my favorite colors. So I'm like, okay, let's just kind of see how they play together. So there is that. And then I'm going to come in and show you how to do the inside. So the inside, you're going to want to just do this bottom portion right here. So we are going to take this top half and come down. We'll see how high we want to go up with that. I think right about there seems to be a good amount of width. They really do play well together. There is not a lot of colors that don't play well together. And I am really, really getting into the whole color theory. My friend Patty did an amazing live on color theory and all of the different categories. And I'm really going to start focusing in on playing with color combos that I would not normally do. And Jenny and I are doing each month, we like to choose a color combo that we typically would not play with. So that is our goal, is to teach you some fun color combos that normally don't go together or you would not have thought of putting together. So I'm going to again come in with the Coastal Cabana, and I have enough ink, I believe, on my Petunia Pop. So I'm just going to come in like so, and I believe I have enough on my brush on Misty Moonlight as well. So we're going to come in here with our Petunia Pop and then come in with our Misty Moonlight. I love these brushes, and I never clean them because it saturates the ink and it really makes the inks blend a little bit further. I learned that tip from my dear friend Patty. So I never wash my brushes. I just like rub the color out if you're using like the same color families, but I typically like to keep the ink on there for that purpose. And let's pull that off, and there you go. There is the inside panel. Aren't those pretty? And I'm just going to keep these pieces of paper because I could still use that. So there is the inside panel, and here is our front panel. And now we're going to go ahead and start our stamping on our front. And I'm going to, I did Miss You Friend on the sample, but I think I'm going to do Thank You Friend on this one. So I'm going to come in with Memento Black ink. Oh, you guys want to see something funny? I was creating the project for today, and I had a major oopsie. I had the perfect blended background, and I decided to drop my ink or my stamp right on top of the project. So I had to reblend and do the whole background again, but that's fine. It gave me an opportunity to play some more. Okay, and then I'm going to come in with my Memento Black ink and get a good coverage on that. I'm going to hold my block very carefully this time because this is where I dropped it. And then I'm going to kind of come into where I'm not coming in at a glare, and then come down here and hold that down. I know, it was a major oopsie. And there we go. There's a nice solid image. And then I'm going to come in with the thank you and do that right about here. Excuse my head if it comes into play. There we go. And then I am going to come in with the Petunia Pop and the hearts that are from this, and just add a couple of hearts. And then we are going to splatter. We're going to finish up with some splattering. Who says you can't just keep things simple with stamps, ink? Oh, shoot. Stamps, inks, and paper. Let's see if I can fix you. There we go. It's kind of a double heart, but that's okay. I know it's kind of like a double heart, but I might redo that one, but we won't redo it now. Had that, fix that thing, and it did not want to line back up, but that's okay. It's kind of like a double heart. It's kind of cool. It's kind of giving it a artistic look, I guess. So I'm just going to come in with my ink blends, and we're just going to do some splattering and add a little bit more color to that white so it's not so starky white. Some Misty Moonlight and some Petunia Pop. Actually, I think I used Berry Burst because Petunia Pop on the blends are on back order. So I used Berry Burst on this. So, and then just come in with Summer Splash. Double the love. No one will care. Exactly, Shannon. Absolutely correct. So, kind of like a little double heart, double the love. Absolutely love that. So now I'm just going to come in here and add this to my card panels, and we will be done. And you can have so much fun with different color backgrounds and color combos. It would not be alive with Tammy if there was not an oopsie, right? I'm the queen of keeping it real. I really love the inside. That I think I'm going to kind of, if I'm doing any type of ink blending, I think I'm going to incorporate that on the inside. It's so much fun. It adds some texture to that as well. So there we have it. Minus my little oopsie here. But I absolutely love this. I would love to know, or I would love to see, if you guys don't mind tagging me at cardsbytlc at all social media platforms. If you come up with your own color combos, I would love to know what color combos you come up with, because this background is so much fun to do, and just adding some texture on keeping it simple. It's so simple. So let me know in your creations. Please tag me if you come up with a color combo that you absolutely love. I would love to know what you come up with. And the Friends for Life is absolutely a perfect stamp set to add to this type of project. And it's keeping it simple. Stamps, inks, and papers. No ribbon, no embellishments, no die cuts, no super layers, just one simple layer. But I hope you enjoy that today. That is it for me today. Please be sure to join Jennie today on her Facebook page at Stampin' with Jen, with 2 N's in Stampin' and 2 N's with Jen, at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Again, thank you for joining me for another episode of Teach It Tuesday with Tammy and Jennie. And I am back this week on my YouTube channel at 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I hope to see you all on my YouTube channel. I believe I'm going to focus on possibly a one-sheet wonder. So I believe that's the path that I'm going to go down. But you'll have to tune in to see what I come up with. So in the meantime, I hope you all have a wonderful day. And hello, my cousin Amy. I'm so happy to see you in here. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. And I will see you next time for more creative fun. Bye, everyone.